Hey Virgo, how are you doing? This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Virgos? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Chariot, Major Arcana 4, Cancer. What's coming towards you? The Three of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What you are focused on is the Strength card, Major Arcana 4, Leo. And your blockage is the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is Judgment, Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. Okay, Virgo, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. When I was shuffling cards off camera, I got the itch that you couldn't scratch. So what is the itch? Because in your blockage is communication. So there could be like break free or break bread. And there is something about taking a break, because what's coming towards you is this Three of Wands. And Three of Wands is, yes, anticipation or waiting, or there is something about an expectation. So there is some kind of positive results or positive movement forward, but it's going to take your strength and courage to get in your Chariot. So the Chariot is about, yes, staying on task, laser focus, and clarity. This is also fast movements or fast changes or travel. Because that Three of Wands could be, yes, travel, plane, train, automobile. And feeling quite bold. I'm also getting something is quite heavy. So you could have like a heavy load in your vehicle. What is this Chariot? The itch you couldn't scratch. Almost like a wound that was open. Yeah, and see, this Ace of Swords could be something surgical. So you could have had like, you know when a wound starts to heal and it starts to get really itchy and you can kind of like itch around it? Now there's going to be like, or like you've been scratching your head and being like, you know, I can't put my finger on that situation. You're going to be able to figure it out because Judgment is here. There's some kind of review or reassessment. Or it's your judgment call here. Answer the call. Answer the call. It's telling you to make a bold move here. And the Death card. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. And as you can see, this is about purification. Change, transition, and transformation. I'm also getting something about the transmission. So if you've been scratching your head and being like, I don't know, my vehicle is running quite crummy, and this could be your actual vehicle, like your body. This is a metamorphosis. So there could be some kind of purification or change in your body, and this could be for a good change. There's something about like regaining your strength or regaining your power. Almost feels like there was like a virus. Could be viral in the car as well. A transmission change. I'm also getting something about the fluid. So the fluid in your body. And then the Three of Wands here is about expansion and growth and making progress. And this could be a smooth change or transition. That's if you allow yourself to go with the flow. I'm getting something about crummy communication, or somebody around you doesn't have some kind of clarity or truth. This person could also have high expectations that you are going to call them, answer them. What is this Three of Wands? Three of Wands. It's almost like you're waiting around for the change, but it's telling you that change is happening fast. And the Fool. No risk, no reward. You're going to risk it to get the biscuit. This is also about lightening your load and taking some kind of adventure. No risk, no reward. But the Fool is about having little to no baggage, little to no worry, and not fixating to an outcome. Because when you fixate or attach yourself to an outcome, you'll be disappointed every single time. But this can also be reconciling differences, letting bygones be bygones, and the Phoenix. This is like your resurrection moment here, Virgo. So the itch that you couldn't scratch is actually making some kind of brave or bold move here. Feeling quite strong in your skin. This is gentle. I'm also getting something about gentling or softening yourself. Changing the way that you present yourself. Fool card is like, what does me, myself, and I going to do about it? It's the same thing with that Three of Wands. Three of Wands is Aries energy. Aries energy is like, nobody's coming to save you. If you want something, go and get it, right? So what is this strength card in your focus? Healing. Yes, healing something. And the Hierophant. Major Arcana 4, Taurus. Getting something about rules, tradition, structure, paradigm change. The Pair. Also getting something about like the pair. Strong pull, strong commitment, strong connection. But the Hierophant can also be something about the rules, the regulations. Something here has been restricting you. Or there is something about you being confident and stepping into like a leadership role. Teacher. That can also be something about like the, you know, institutions, school, clubs, groups, organization. Strong organization skills. Organized thoughts. Okay, so what is this Ace of Swords in the blockage? That can also be something about government, federal. So this could have something to do with like healing from a doctor or getting your doctorate, becoming a healer. And this could be like a spiritual healer. Something about like strong belief. Like having a strong, deep belief. Okay, so what is this Ace of Swords in the blockage? And the Seven of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Avoiding some kind of truth. Somebody here. Seven of Swords is... Seven of Swords, yes, can be strategy, making swift, quick movements and not telling people you're beeswax. But somebody here is ignoring the truth. This is also a heavy manipulator. So this could be a liar, cheater, stealer, thief, something that is robbing your time, money, energy, and focus. And see how this person's like, I couldn't scratch that itch. It's because you're not wanting to look at it, something clearly here, or somebody here. I'm also getting something about communication. Communication is poor. This is sloppy organization, sloppy thoughts, sloppy work ethic. Somebody here is trying to cut corners. The itch that you couldn't scratch is the cutting corners, or you're dealing with somebody who is a heavy manipulator. Like this person is, again, the car salesman. Somebody talking a big story. Avoiding on wanting to see the truth of a subject, a situation. And then again, it's like, it's your call here. Make the call. I'm also getting something about being, like something being called out. The itch you couldn't scratch was for you to find your voice. And the Eight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Eight of Cups and Judgment is to surrender to the journey. It means release and let go of what you're clinging onto or gripping onto. And this Eight of Cups is detached, purging old emotions, old baggage, and old habits. I'm also getting something about your Chariot was heavy. So there could have been carrying a heavy load or a heavy responsibility, but it was for you to be shared. And that's why I was getting like partnership. Pursuing something that is more fulfilling. Pursuing something that is more rewarding and more fulfilling. But coming from a really detached place. So maybe there has been a little bit of fixation on an outcome, but you're not fixated anymore. You don't need to fix anything. Oh, maybe that's the itch that you needed to scratch. You don't need to fix anything. You're not a fixer-upper. Or maybe you thought you needed to fix yourself. You don't. You just needed to fix your focus. What is this Death card, Chariot, in the present time? And the Three of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Three of Swords is changing and transitioning this heartbreak. Because that Three of Swords, and you also have the Seven of Swords, where somebody has been like avoiding on doing some kind of situation and breaking the ice of being like, you know what, I need to break free and break through this deceptive behavior, whether it was your own or somebody around you. Three of Swords is also, you know, sad. Sad, but moving on. Sad that the change is happening. But then you also have the Three of Wands here, which could indicate some kind of third-party entity. It doesn't have to be cheating. It's just that, like I was saying, is like, can't put my finger on something. Okay, Three of Wands and the Fool. Is it risky for me to do something differently? No. It's about getting out of your comfort zone. And the Nine of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Nine of Cups is about creating your own emotional happiness and feeling whole and complete in your body. I'm also getting something about when you do get out of your comfort zone or make some kind of plan, or you will see some kind of progress inside yourself. When you start to progress and move forward, that's when you find, right? Detach. You get what it is that you wish for or hope for. Wishing and hoping. That's what floats your boat. Okay, so what is this Strength card and Hierophant in your focus? A strong alliance or a really good teacher. And the Six of Swords. No, it's like releasing and letting go of some kind of old partnership. Getting out of choppy waters into more smoother sailings, the light at the end of the tunnel. There is some kind of expanding your vision. And that's what I was saying. I was like, the vision is changing. Maybe there has been something you've been glossing over. This is a deceptive behavior towards yourself. Deception and deception, right? Because Ace of Swords is truth and clarity and breaking free of deception. So this could have something to do with like a control factor, releasing and letting control. So it's almost like taking your hands off the wheel. A friend. Guidance from a friend. Also getting something about teaching. This person could be an actual teacher. What is this Ace of Swords and the Seven of Swords? And the Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, so you could have been lying to yourself about this Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands could be, yes, man, child, woman, child. Somebody here is thirsty for information. Thirsty girl, thirsty boy. This person is dying for your validation and or approval. Or this person is a sloppy organizer, a sloppy thinker. This could also be your child. Maybe there is something about your child skipping school or something, and then you need to set some kind of boundaries or rules. But with that Page of Wands could be your energy, which is limitless in potential. And almost feels like the itch that you couldn't scratch was thinking that you were limited and stuck in some kind of circumstance or commitment, possibly because there was children. But now you know you're not. And there is something about like hearing your own voice and expressing your voice. Because when you express your voice and speak it out loud, there isn't anything kept in the dark. The communication is the key. And Page of Wands, especially, that's limitless with 8 billion people on the planet to date to collaborate with. There's something about like a strong collaboration that it used to be something that was, yes, cushy, comfortable. Could also be dealing with somebody who is very religious. This person might be very by the rules. And you're like, yeah, but I don't abide by these rules anymore. And you're like, wow, I just found my eureka moment. Okay, so what is this? A Judgment and 8 of Cups. You're feeling quite pressurized or feeling harshly judged, possibly by walking away. Throwing your hands up in the air. I just got that song. Throw your hands up in the air. Wave around like you just don't care. Okay, I don't care. Okay, Virgo does not care anymore. You're caring about yourself. And the Two of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, so the Two of Swords is stuck between a rock and a hard place. It means you're avoiding a situation here or avoiding on reconciling a situation. This is also two-faced friend, two-faced boss, two-faced what? And you need to purge this and detach from this. This does not serve your highest good. It means you're in pursuit of something more that is delicious and floats your boat. So Two of Swords, feeling stuck between a rock and a hard place. If you go back, you already know it's going to set you up for what? And then you could also, this is double deception, right? Because this is about cutting your own deception out. But somebody here is deceptive. This is deception. It could be an ex. I'm also getting something about like, maybe you've been avoiding on getting some kind of therapy. So let's just say you have psoriasis on your hand and you're like, oh, I'm itchy all over. Your key is to go to the Hierophant. Somebody here is a good teacher or something about like the healing, the soothing. There's something soothing here. Soothe and ease. The soothe and ease. I'm also getting something about the ebb and flow. Going with the ebb and flow of life. That is the yin and yang. Somebody here is also kind of gripping and holding on to you and has an expectation for you to stay. Could be a Libra. Cancerian. Yes, Cancerian, but it also could be like somebody's like, hey, what are we going to be doing about all this situation? And somebody relies on you a lot, and you need to rely on this Nine of Cups of like, I just want to go on an adventure and feel free and fill up my own cup of love. Yeah, and that's what you're doing. Creative solutions, number 13. And 13 in the, major arcana is the Death card. Creative solutions is the change. And it says, think outside the box. View things from a higher perspective. So there is something about like the vision. This was too in the box. I felt stuffy in a box. Maybe this was a job situation where you were like, gosh, you know what? I don't like sitting in this cubicle anymore. Yeah, because you were made for more. If you didn't have that idea that popped into your head of like, gosh, this cubicle is making me itchy, right? It's almost like you're allergic to the space. Oneness. Look for the common humanity. Invoke Lemurian light. There's something about this unicorn as well. Magic. You were the magic. But I'm also getting something about like opening. The oneness. The one. Okay, so this could be like the one new path. Your personal unicorn. And that's what I was saying. I was like, you are the unicorn. You are the magic. Bathe in pure love. Stay open to unicorn magic. There's something about a magical like doorway. Getting past a heartbreak. Feeling like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, but cocoon of white light, rest in perfect love, understanding oneness. One. It means like you, understanding you starting to understand yourself better. It's beautiful energy. You're avoiding on reconciling with this person and you're still detaching from them. I'm also getting something about your like blocking or avoiding. Avoid reconciling. Kick to the curb. Remember when I was saying about like packing bags, like something here heavy. You could also be moving. Anger management. Somebody also, maybe the itch that you couldn't scratch and have a decent conversation with this person is because, you know, as soon as you start addressing the problem, the person goes, I'm not talking about this. I'm not talking about this. I have somebody like that in my life. And you can never ask them the question or ask them why they were doing something is because they'll be like, nope, not talking about this. So they avoid it. They avoid the tough conversation. I'm also getting something about anger management, like management. Angry at management. So be your own manager. Envy. envy, okay, so jealousy is when I'm jealous of Virgo because Virgo has this fancy car. I'm jealous of Virgo because Virgo has a good job position. But envy means like, I don't want you to have it and I don't want me to have it either. That's envy. So there could be something of an envy here, or somebody is envious towards you. And that's why they're anger. So a situation is about to explode. Things are about to pop off in flames. What is that song, or what is that thing? Flames, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Pop off in flames. Somebody here also has been holding back communication. Maybe this has been your ammo. Now it's time for you to vocalize your voice. Stand up to an angry manager, or there is something, and whoever that manager is could be, yeah. Dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. So you could be dealing with somebody who has dark hair, dark complexion. Owl, good advice from a wise person. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. That's at 9 of Cups. It's like taking a few days off. I just need to get away from this. Man, dealings or relationship with a man. Is that the control freak? Pin, new job, career. And broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. Somebody here is like wishing and hoping that you will reconcile and come back. And they also have a high expectation though, because this is sloppy work ethic, sloppy organization, and somebody who is a liar. So this person lies to you to keep you in a place. It means they have some kind of hidden motive or an agenda to keep you attached to this commitment connection. But it's telling you to release and let go of some kind of old structure, because the old structure is making you, like I said, it's almost like an open wound that cannot be healed until you move past it, whatever that is. Virgo, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.